It is Monday, May 15th, 2023, day 330 for me, and it's time for a reality check. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lizabeth. If you're new here, I am living in the light by documenting my weight loss journey, and I'm using Optavia's 5-in-1 program. As part of my accountability, I come and record a reality check each week where I tell you how I did as far as weight loss and inches go, and also some of the things that I am learning along the way. And this week I also have a little announcement to make. Before I tell you how I did as far as weight loss and inches go though, let me invite you to scroll down a little bit, give me a thumbs up, let me know that you like these reality checks, that you want to see more videos like this. Leave me comments in the comments box down below of what kind of videos would be helpful to you, what topics you'd like me to cover, areas where you might have questions, leave those in the comments box. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And if you know people who are trying to lose weight, who need a little bit of encouragement, I'd love it if you would share my channel with them and encourage them to check out some of my recipes and some of my weight loss tips and tricks. So as you know, this past week, I added in movement and I got on my recumbent bike. I increased my steps to 5,000 steps a day. And by Friday, I was feeling a little bit concerned because I personally, and this works for me, I know this doesn't work for everybody else, it's just the way my brain works. I actually weigh myself every day, and it's not at all discouraging to me to see the scale go up or down. It fluctuates throughout the week. I totally get that. But I know what my basic rhythm is to weight loss as far as how it's been going on this program. And by Friday, the scale was not only not really moving down at all, which is really unusual for me, but it had started to creep up a little bit. And the only thing I was doing different this last week was I had increased my activity to 5,000 steps. And so that was causing me some concern, a little bit of fear that I was throwing myself out of fat burn, because as you know, for the last few weeks, I've been losing 2 pounds a week and sometimes a little bit more than that. So that was a little bit of a concern. So on Saturday, I decided I just didn't want to chance it. I am so close to my next goal that I really want to hit by my birthday, which is just 4 weeks away. So I chickened out and I stayed off the bike. I didn't do anything extra as far as steps for the last 2 days, and that seemed to have helped a little bit. So let me show you how I did. So I lost a pound. That's good. Didn't lose any inches. That's unusual. I usually lose at least a ½ inch somewhere. But I did notice as soon as I stopped being on the bike that the scale started going down again. So my plan for this week is to go back to what I was doing before, which was not increasing my steps, still following the plan, because you know I follow it exactly all the time, and see what happens this week. I was talking with my husband this morning and I said, I just want to get to this next goal. And once I hit that goal, then I'll increase to 2,000 steps and see how that does for a couple of weeks and try to just gradually increase instead of just all of a sudden doing a lot more than I was doing. Frankly, I'm home, very sedentary, and sadly, my steps are 1,000 average a day. When I go out and go to the store or whatever, it's higher than that. But a typical day is not a whole lot of movement. And I know I need to increase that movement. That's definitely on my radar. I know that is something that I need to do. I just need to get to this one goal. And that is when I know for that last 25 pounds, to lose. I'm going to increase my movement. It will come off a lot slower, and I'll be totally fine with that. I just really need to hit this other goal. And I am 8.4 pounds from hitting that goal, 8.4 pounds. And so I know that I can do that in the next 4-ish weeks if I can just go back to what I was doing before. If you are a regular follower of me on YouTube, if you follow me on Facebook, then you know that I started 2 weeks ago, I started doing a life book introduction, and we went over element 1 of the life book, and I gave everybody a little assignment. And tonight is the introduction to element 2. So we're going to go over the homework assignments. I'm going to ask people to share, if they want to, what they have done as far as their homework assignment and things that they've learned, quotes that they found, ways that they've increased their circle of community or things like that. That's kind of what we talked about. So we're going to talk about that a little bit, and then we're going to introduce element 2 and talk about the features of that and give another little assignment. So that will be at 6 o'clock Central Time tonight, May 15th. If you don't get to attend the live, then you can watch it because it will be recorded and posted on the channel under the live videos. So you can check that out there. And then I wanted to make a little announcement. I am starting a new video series within my Living in the Light channel, and it is going to be 5 and 1 101. And I am going to walk step by step through, the first part is how to get started. So all of the steps that you need to follow up until your box arrives in the mail, right? So all of those kinds of steps, and that is, how does the program work? Does the program work? What is the 4 important features of the Optavia program, the importance of a coach, and how to actually find a coach, how to get started. So that is going to be the first part. I have several other ideas, 6 or 7 at least, ideas for things that we'll cover in the 5 and 1 101. And I plan to post those on Fridays, so it'll be 5 and 1 101 Fridays or something, I don't know. But I plan on doing that as a new video series. The daily vlogs, my last 50, I'm just not a good vlogger, I guess. I feel like my day is very boring and normal, and there's nothing really to show except what I eat in a day. And if that's helpful, I will do what I eat in a day. But the daily vlogs I forget by halfway through the day, I forget to make the videos. So there you go. That's why you haven't seen any for a while. It was fun to do while I was on vacation though, that's for sure. All right, this is short and sweet. This is what I have for you today. I am going to have a great week this week. Nothing special on the agenda, just living and working, and gonna eat up a bunch of leftovers because we had house guests this weekend or this last week. And so we've got some leftovers, so I won't be doing a whole lot of cooking, which will be nice. It'll be nice to have a little break, and nothing's particularly challenging. So it should be a pretty good week. So hopefully you will check in tonight and check out the Facebook, YouTube live. And until I see you next time, please live in the light.